I'm about to explain to you what the fuck the Facebook pixel actually is. My name is Max Sinclair. I am the founder of Snowball Creations. We do many things, and one of them is paid advertising. So Facebook advertising with Facebook and Instagram. And so I'm going to try and quickly explain to you what the actual fuck the Facebook pixel is. It seems quite mysterious, but in reality it's relatively simple. So let's start with the high level first. So the Facebook pixel is essentially allowing you to see what users do when they go to your website. So it used to be when you ran paid advertising, you could only see the clicks and the stuff that happened within the particular website. So they might engage with the video, they might like your post, they might comment, they might click on the advert, but then at that point you've lost them. So you don't know if they actually went ahead and purchased. So this is where the Facebook pixel steps in, and it's tracking that allows you to see what the user does when they go into the website. So if they add a cart to the basket, they add an item to the basket, they make a purchase, or they submit a form as an inquiry for a lead, or any different type of action that you want them to do within your website, we can now see that. And then what that allows for is for Facebook to say, okay, this type of person goes through to your website and actually buys your stuff. So then we can go back to Facebook, and as long as we've got enough data, we can go and find other people that are similar to the ones that go all the way through and make a purchase. So it's far, far more targeted because you're focusing on optimizing the audience within Facebook to match up to people that actually purchase and not just people that click on ads. Because, you know, it might be kids love to click on adverts because you've made a really cool video, for example, but those kids aren't going to be the people that are going to purchase your product, for example. So it's much, much more effective. And so what actually is it? So if you sign up to business.facebook.com, you build a business manager account and you get an ad account, then you're going to create a pixel in that process. And ultimately it will ask you to put this little snippet of code, which is called JavaScript. It's built inside this little snippet of code, and there's loads of magic that happens within that, and I'm not going to go into it, but essentially it's code. And all that it does is it loads that bit of code every time you load a page on your website. So that's why people ask you to add it to their header. So a header is a bit of your code base which gets loaded every time someone opens any page on your website. And so that means that anytime any page is loaded, this script runs, and what it does is it says, oh, hey, Facebook, a page is loaded with this ID, so it connects you to your ad account, and then you basically know that something is happening, and then you can use the Business Manager's Facebook Pixel setup tool to actually then say very specifically when they're on that page, did they click a button to submit a form, or did they click a button to add to basket, etc. So it's essentially just a simple way for Facebook to be able to see into your website and see exactly what is happening. And in this situation, that's a good thing because it means that you can actually tell when people are making the actions that you want them to be making. And so it's extremely powerful. If you're working with an agency, for example, or you're trying to do this for yourself, and you're not yet using the pixel, but you're running Facebook and Instagram ads, then you're doing it wrong. I can say that categorically. If you're doing anything beyond like a £5 boost for a one-off post, you should be using the pixel. And even if you're doing that £5 boost, you should be using the pixel. So if you're not yet, please do it. You can go to business.facebook.com. You can Google like how to set up Facebook pixel. I can do another video if you're interested. Leave a comment on this video if you would like me to do a kind of run through of how to set up that Facebook pixel, and I can do that for you. Also, there is the Google Analytics pixel. There is also the LinkedIn Insight tag. So if you're interested in LinkedIn ads or you're interested in Google Analytics, then please do comment as well if you'd be interested in me doing one of those videos. I might link to it if I do one later in this video. And yeah, let me know if this was helpful as well. Hopefully this gave you a quick summary of what is the Facebook pixel. Now you can answer that question of what the fuck is the Facebook pixel. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I wish you luck in all of your marketing efforts.